Oh, all right. Hey. Well, I call the meeting to order. Ms. Gore, will you call the roll?
Ms. Conley?
Present.
Dr. Diop?
Present.
Mr. Benjamin?
Present.
Mr. Dunn?
Present.
Ms. Barnes?
Present.
Thank you. I'll ask you all if you will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. Mr. Reed, I'll ask you if you will to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing. Thank you. You may be seated. Hey, we'll start tonight with a presentation to a couple of our students. That attended the a SCOPE conference in Nashville. And so this is something that was sponsored by TSBA. And so I just want to recognize them for going. I think a couple of our students, there were three that actually went. Tylee Knapp was one. Kayla Valencia and Jenny Lee were the other two. And so I'm just thankful to have students that get to participate in this. It's a cool thing for us as a board to get to see our students do really neat things like this. And so we do have a certificate for you students who attended. And so I'm going to come down and I'm going to present them to you. Which is just a cool thing I get to do. So this is what it said, Certificate of Achievement presented by the Tennessee School Board Association to Kayla Valencia, and the other one obviously says Jenny Lee, representing Arlington for serving with distinction as a delegate to the Student Congress on Policies and Education on March 3rd, 2026. And so you want to tell us a little bit about how that went? Yeah, you got to talk now. Okay. Tell us a little bit about how that went, what your experience was like, and something that you took away from it.
It was a great experience. It was a lot of students there who are leaders in their school. And so these people were picked by their principal or people who are high up in leadership in their area. And so a lot of the students that were there really cared about policies that were being enacted. And so it was very lively debate. There were some very controversial topics about where the state of Tennessee could go next year and policies that could be enacted in schools. And so it was really good to see different takes and hear different students' opinions on that.
Yeah, I wasn't really prepared to talk, but honestly, my takeaway, I just really enjoyed meeting other students from other schools and hearing about their school districts and how different opportunities we have here compared to those districts, and it made me a lot more grateful, honestly, with the curriculum that we have, so, yeah.
What would you say?
Yeah.
What would you say are some of the advantages that you saw that you get at Arlington High School that some of people around the state may not have that you get offered here?
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot with AP classes and more variety in classes, especially CTAs as well. So I think that's a big thing that we emphasize.
And what would you say was the most controversial thing that you argued for or against?
So I'm a big advocate for fine arts. I'm in 3 fine arts classes this year, so that's one of the things I love. But I'm also very active in student government, and I participate in I'm actually president of our government club, and I do youth and government, Model UN. And so one of our topics was actually kind of shifting funding from CTE courses like criminal justice and different CTE courses like that from fine arts classes. And so that was kind of hard for me because I'm just hearing out different people's opinions. and just kind of how that would work and be implemented in schools.
Oh, yeah, very cool. So a lot that goes into those kind of things, right? I'm glad you guys got the opportunity to go and to participate, and so thank you for representing Arlington so well. Give them a round of applause. Hey, we get a picture? Hey, you want to come up here?
She said no. Good job, Russ.
We're going to go ahead and let Mr. Wilhite with AP History, Art History, share an experience that they had through the Legacy Grant.
I'm Joel Wilhite. I teach AP Art History, and as Jenny was saying, it's not a lot of schools offer AP Art History, and we are one, and that's a good thing. And I would like to start by saying a sincere thank you to whoever the mysterious Legacy Grant Committee is for funding us this year and in previous years. Typically, I've taken students to Crystal Bridges Museum in Northwest Arkansas. The Walmart Heiress has funded a museum there that is incredible. If you're ever up there, check it out in Bentonville. But it's under, they're adding on to it, and so I decided this year I would try to take my students to Chicago, and I applied for the grant, and thought I might get something, but I was very, very thankful for the amount that the grant gave to us. It was able to fund 17 students. Some of them had never been further away than Hot Springs, Arkansas. Some of them had never flown before to experience the world of art history. And seeing a lot of the works, we have 250 works that students have to know backwards and forwards. They got to see some of those works, and then tons more of works by the same artists who created those. We went to the Art Institute. We went to the University of Chicago and the Institute for Ancient Cultures there. Back in the 19th century, University of Chicago had one of the greatest archaeological departments in the world, and they brought back all this stuff from Egypt and Mesopotamia. We got to see that. We toured the campus with a former Arlington High School student who's now a grad student there, Spencer Dugan, who's studying history at University of Chicago now. So we got a tour of the campus. We had an architecture tour of the city. We went to a field museum. It was an incredible, incredible experience for those 17 students. And I would like to, once again, just express my sincere gratitude to the district and specifically the Legacy Grant for making this happen. It was an incredible trip. And I have two of the students with me here, Gage Dyer and Esmita Bodu. And I think that's the only ones that made it tonight. But thank you once again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, if you ever need if you need a board rep to go with you on the next trip, I'm free. I'm free.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Clark, and I serve as the superintendent of the school district, and it's great to see so many people here tonight, but I know we're making a lot of wonderful recognitions, and I appreciate Mr. Wilhite taking the time to share that experience, and it went right into what students at Scope. And we go to conferences and meetings across the state. I was at one last week, and the board members do as well, and one thing we come back is, we're blessed, we're happy, and we're going to sit down and do our job and be quiet because we are very happy. Because you hear about other areas in the state of Tennessee, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. So I'm glad that as students you see the same, because our work is very intentional. So now what I'm going to do is recognize the IKEA Parent Volunteer of the Month, and we will begin with Arlington Elementary School. I have Mark and Jerry Ray. Come on up. Have y'all seen so many precious little girls?
Precious, precious.
And he's the only guy in the family here. I mean, wow. I met this family at registration, I think, at the beginning of this school year. I can't remember one of them. And I was just like, oh, wow, it just keeps on going there. Look, and you thought you had a lot, Mr. Dunn. Arlington Elementary administrators are thrilled to nominate Mark and Jerry Ray for the IKEA Parent Volunteer Award Program. Their outstanding dedication and impactful contributions to the AES community truly exemplify what it means to be invested in our school family. This dynamic duo has been woven into the fabric of AES for years. With their daughters spanning various grade levels, the Rays are everywhere, volunteering their time, talents, and resources with genuine enthusiasm and heart. Mrs. Ray has been a cornerstone of our PTA board for many years, consistently stepping up whenever needed and going above and beyond for our students and community. As a dedicated room mom, she's the behind-the-scenes champion who supports teachers, brings classroom activities to life, and creates warm, positive learning environments where students thrive. Mr. Ray stands shoulder to shoulder with her, bringing his own generosity and passion to every initiative. Together, their unwavering commitment and infectious enthusiasm make a meaningful difference at AES every single day. They don't just volunteer, they inspire our entire community. Here's a certificate for both of you. Now, I can guess who's going to get this IKEA gift card. Correct? Okay. Correct. That's how you are surviving. You're surviving. I know. Well, we're going to have the Ray family in our district for quite some time.
We'll be here for a while.
Yes. Moving to Donaldson Elementary School, we have Brooke McKenzie. Mrs. Brooke McKenzie serves as Vice President of Health and Safety for the PTA at Donaldson Elementary, where she ensures Nurse Kayla has the support and resources needed to care for students. She plans and executes Red Ribbon Week activities and manages the safety poster contest, which this year resulted in 14 student submissions, 8 school-level awards, and 5 students placing at the state level for recognition at the annual PTA reception. Awesome. Mrs. McKenzie also conducts general meetings when needed, helps with school events like the Donaldson Dash and Holiday Shop, and creates the monthly PTA newsletter to keep families informed. Her willingness to contribute wherever she is needed makes her an essential part of the Donaldson Elementary community. So thank you very much.
And we love her as a sub. Let's throw that in there too.
So that can get you some points there too.
Lots.
So here's your certificate, and here's your gift card.
But that probably doesn't take any of us. That's not a workout.
Not at all.
No.
Arlington Middle School. Melissa Thurmer. Anybody else from the administration? Mrs. Melissa Thurmer has been an invaluable leader and champion for our AMS community, serving for 3 years on the PTA board with dedication, consistency, and heart. In her role as PTA Vice President, she has gone above and beyond to ensure that every member of the organization is informed, aligned, and empowered to support AMS in meaningful ways. Her efforts have helped create a strong, unified PTA that consistently delivers successful events such as 8th grade dance and programs like the monthly candy shops. What makes Mrs. Thurmer's impact even more remarkable is her commitment across all levels of education. In addition to her service at AMS, she has also been a steadfast supporter of AES and now AHS as her two sons progress through the ACS system. Mrs. Thurmer is always willing to step in and help wherever needed. Her dedication to ACS reflects a deep investment in the success of all students, not just within one building, but across the entire school journey. As Mrs. Thurmer prepares to step into the role of PTA president at AMS next year, there is no doubt that her leadership will continue to strengthen and elevate our entire school community. We are incredibly grateful for the lasting impact she'll continue to make on AMS. That's awesome they recruited you to be the president.
Already.
That's big shoes to fill there. Voluntold, we like that too. So there's your gift card.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Arlington High School, Callista Liddell? Callista Liddell? Okay. Well, what I understand is that Mrs. Liddell, is it Liddell? Mrs. Liddell, she serves as president of the Football Booster Club, bringing dedication, organization, and leadership to that program. Also, she served as vice president and coordinator of the Spirit Trailer and those ongoing commitments. And she has supported both, not only the football, but also the flag football program that we started here last year. So we appreciate that, and as well as organizing our senior nights with both those programs. So I know Coach Jones greatly appreciates the work that she has done. Now we're going to recognize our retirees. And this is always a very special time for them because this is it for them. And they have spent, most of them around the 30-year mark and more in education. And they've been truly committed. A lot of them are coming from Shelby County days. I've worked alongside of several of them and just spent all that time with them. And it's a very special moment. It's a moment that going into the next chapter and leaving all this behind them, and you know, you think how long you spend every day with the people you work with, and then you're going to wake up and not be with all of us. And I know you'll miss us, and then when days it's raining outside and all that, you don't have to worry about getting out and going to work or anything, and all the hustle and bustle certain times of the year. So it's a bittersweet moment. And we will begin with Danette Wright. Miss Wright. Miss Wright is from Arlington High School, has been joyfully counting down these past 2 years. That's what it says. But then I've heard it all. I'll just tell you this. The street committee said you were counting down these past 2 years, spreading smiles along the way with her creative t-shirts to remind us all of this moment was coming. Wow. Well, Mrs. Wright, the time has finally arrived. You will truly be missed at AHS. Thank you for your 12 years of teaching English in ACS, for the impact you made at AHS, and for your incredible 29 years to public education. Your dedication, passion, and presence have left a lasting mark on students and colleagues alike. As you begin this exciting new chapter and make your move to Texas, what's in Texas? I was just curious. Everything big. Okay. We wish you nothing but happiness and fulfillment in whatever adventures lie ahead. And who knows, maybe we'll see you running a t-shirt stand before long in Big Texas, right? Thank you again for everything. AHS will miss you dearly, and we wish you all the best in your well-earned retirement. James Swindle. Now, Mr. Swindle and I, we go back to the Bolton days.
We do.
We do. Yes. We are proud to honor Mr. Swindle as he celebrates his well-earned retirement after an incredible 33 years in education. His wife probably has given him permission that he can retire now that she retired a few years ago from education. Mr. Swindle has been looking forward to join his wife Anita in retirement, and we are excited for the opportunities ahead for both of you. We hope you enjoy traveling, spending time with family, and making lasting memories together in this new chapter. Thank you for your 33 years of dedication to teaching profession, including 11 impactful years serving as a computer science and ACT prep teacher at Arlington High. Your commitment to student success and your ability to inspire and guide learners have made a lasting difference in the lives of so many at AHS. We deeply appreciate the positive impact you've had on our students and school community. Your contributions will not be forgotten, and your presence will certainly be missed. Congratulations on your well-earned retirement, and thank you again for everything you have given to AHS. Ms. Sluter, Michelle Sluter. Arlington High School now that you have circulated across the district over every one of them. She's been at every one of them as an ELL teacher when the district started as well. We proudly recognize and celebrate Mrs. Sluter for an incredible 30-year career in education as she enters this exciting new chapter of retirement. Mrs. Sluter is looking forward to retirement and spending meaningful time with her family, and we are so happy for the moments and memories that lie ahead. Thank you for your 30 years of dedication to teaching profession, including 12 meaningful years as an ESL teacher at Arlington High School within Arlington Community Schools. Your commitment to supporting and uplifting our ELL students has made a lasting impact, helping them grow in confidence, skill, and success. We're truly grateful for the care, patience, and passion you've shown throughout your career. Your influence has touched countless lives, and your contributions to AHS will not be forgotten. As you begin this new chapter, we wish you all the best in retirement and in whatever exciting opportunities lie ahead. May your days be filled with happiness, don't make me cry, relaxation, and fulfillment. Thank you again for everything you've done. AHS will miss you. Mr. James Hubbard. So your wife's still gonna work for us, and she's gonna let you go to the house. And I understand Mr. Northam out there, he can tell you how to leave to-do list when she comes home and get everything organized. That's what I've heard over the past few years. He can show you the ropes, and then you can let her retire, maybe. It is with great appreciation that we honor Mr. Hubbard as he retires following an outstanding 33-year career in education. Thank you for your dedication to the teaching profession, including 12 impactful years serving as a history and alternative school teacher at Arlington High School within Arlington Community Schools. Your commitment to reaching and supporting students has made a meaningful and lasting difference in the lives of many at AHS. We truly appreciate the positive impact you have had on our students and school community. Your work, care, and guidance will not be forgotten, and you'll greatly be missed. As you begin this next chapter, we wish you all the best in retirement. May it bring you relaxation, fulfillment, and many enjoyable moments ahead. Thank you again for everything you've done for AHS. Next is Miss Leslie Northam. Her favorite saying to me is, I'll say, because she was with me at AMS when I was there, and I said, Miss Northam, how are you doing? Dr. Clark hanging in like a hair in a biscuit. It's like, I guess that's pretty good. Today, we're here to celebrate someone who is quite simply all that in a bag of chips, Leslie Northam. Mrs. Northam, it's hard to put into words just how much you've meant to this school, to your colleagues, and most importantly, to your students. She also taught my kid too. From the moment you walked through these doors, you brought more than just dedication. You have brought heart, humor, especially humor, and just the right amount of Southern wisdom to keep us all grounded. Whether you are guiding students through the yearbook and capturing memories that will last a lifetime, or bravely stepping into the world of drama, even if it turned out to be just a little too much drama, you gave it your all. And when there wasn't a club to fit your passion, you created one, the Cross Stitch Club, proving that learning doesn't just happen in classrooms, but in community, creativity, and connection. You certainly have a gift. You had this incredible ability to meet people where they are, whether they're knee-high to a grasshopper or about to walk across the graduation stage. You've always made sure your students knew they mattered, that they were capable, supported, and never alone. You pushed them to do their very best, but you never let them forget they were cared for every step of the way. Your legacy isn't just in the programs you've led or the clubs you've started. It's in the countless lives you've touched with kindness, your patience, and your unwavering belief in others. So today, we just don't say goodbye. We say thank you. Thank you for the love you've shared, the standards you've set, and the joy you've brought into this building every single day. As you step into this next chapter, which could be substitute at ACS, I understand. You told me. We hope it's filled with all the happiness you've given to others because you deserve nothing less. Congratulations, Mrs. Northam. It's you now.
Okay, gotcha. All right, here we go. Mrs. Gore, do we have any citizens' comments? We do not. Hey, I will just pause right here, and if you had your picture made and all the good things just happened that we got to celebrate with you, that's awesome. But if you don't want to stick around for the rest of this meeting, as thrilling as they are, we're going to give you just a couple minutes to slip out.
Oh, wow. Started as a what? Oh, my.
Well, take solace in the fact that I'm your taught me.
Aw.
I said take solace in the fact that I'm too
All right, we'll move ahead. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Ms. Barnes, second by Ms. Conley. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it, motion passes. We'll move to reports. We'll start with Chairman's report. Just a couple of things from me. Thank you, Board, for getting in your evaluation for our superintendent. That is something we do annually, and part of our responsibility is evaluating our superintendent, and it's good to look back on the work that our superintendent's done and to get a chance to speak into that and speak suggestions into that and kudos into that as well. And so you all have a copy of that with you as well, the copy of that, and then I'll be getting with the superintendent to go over that with her soon. We have, Dr. Clark and I have been working through her contract that's upcoming. We do that annually with the superintendent. The chairman does it annually with the superintendent, and so that will be coming up next month on our agenda for that. And so I'll follow up with all of you from my meeting with her and let you know how that all turned out for sure. And then one last thing that you'll see that'll be one of our voting items. Probably shouldn't even talk about that since it is a voting item, so we'll talk about that as we get to that. So really, that is all I have as far as Chairman's report goes. We'll move on to Superintendent.
Okay, as always, I have pictures to highlight everything that has taken place in this school district because we have a lot of wonderful things that take place. First, I'll begin with the Arlington Theater is making waves with the SpongeBob musical. Hopefully that you were able to see that. I believe that was last month. Earning 8 nominations in the Orpheum High School Musical Theater Awards. We have Outstanding Large Ensemble with the theater, the AHS Theater. Outstanding Small Ensemble, that's the Sardines. Outstanding Lead Actor, Sawyer Stevenson. Outstanding Featured Actor, Alexander Lee. Outstanding Supporting Actress, Josie Lee. Outstanding Student Stage Management Achievement, Mackenzie Nichols. Outstanding Student Creative Achievement, Xavier Ware Jr. Outstanding Music Direction. So kudos to our AHS Theater.
Wow, that's awesome.
Next, as we've worked into our Future Ready, we have our STEM program, and Arlington High's Missy Jenkins is named the Air and Space Forces Association's Teacher of the Year for her outstanding work and leadership in STEM education and STEM initiatives. She's our bio-STEM teacher and resident expert at the high school's Fab Lab. So congratulations to Missy Jenkins. Coach Jones, down here in front. Coach Jeb Jones was named the Titans Girls Flag Coach of the Week earlier this month. The Lady Tigers are performing incredibly well with a 15-2 record overall with their last regular season game this Thursday at 6 p.m. So congratulations to Coach Jones. And if you want to see something amazing, see a coach football and then go coach flag football with how many ladies? 39.
Wow.
It is interesting dynamics on both sidelines and how they can shift between those two groups.
You got six more over here, Coach.
Yeah, well, look at that.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, impressions. Okay, more athletic signees. Arlington High School Cheer will be sending 3 more Lady Tigers to continue their careers in college. Jaleisha Burney and Caitlin Parker will be staying local at the U of M, and Avery Bridges will be attending Trevecca University. So congratulations to those ladies.
Yes.
So now the collage, you'll see in the top left-hand corner, we had 85 Arlington High School students earn placements in the 30-plus ACT club. That's amazing. Chamber of Commerce Spotlight, you'll remember this past month, or in this month, at the beginning of April, we had students from elementary, middle, and high feature the district and share their experiences and how that the pillars of the strategic plan, fourth year of ACS graduate, how that is living within their work every single day. And they did a phenomenal job. I was very impressed with those young people.
so.
I bring them because they're going to do the best and everybody's going to listen to them. DES, first grade. So we're taking that project-based learning all the way down to some of our youngest ones. They turned coin lessons into real-world money marketplace, creating businesses applying math as buyers and sellers through their PBL experience. Students problem solved, set prices, and collaborated to run their stores, aligned to our portrait of an ACS graduate strategic plan by implementing effective and hands-on project-based lessons. So we're proud of them for implementing that at a small age. Maybe they'll learn to use their parents' money wisely. TCAP continues across ACS. Good luck to our students and teachers as they glow what they know. And then in the middle, down there at the bottom, is the AHS entrepreneurship students give final business pitches to IKEA reps following a year-long workshop. And with that, they pitch their ideas to student-led business plans to professionals from IKEA after months of research and refinement. Through this PBL experience, students built real-world skills by identifying markets, developing concepts, and delivering high-stakes presentation. Another example of our strategic plan in action, creating authentic opportunities for students to think bigger and bring their ideas to life. And then our middle school students over there on the bottom right have frog dissections. Not a ton of info here, but here we go. Enhancing their experiences K through 8 as much as possible, ensure that students are future ready here. So
Have you even gone to school if you didn't dissect the frog?
that's what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I really didn't need a picture of it because we've all been there and done that. At least the frog, if not cricket and some other things, depending on the courses. Yeah, I did the cat.
You did cat.
Oh, I know you did cats. You had to do cats.
You did a cat?
Yeah.
Like in school or just
No.
just in your backyard?
Doesn't the cat know? Okay, I don't know where you're going with this.
I thought you might have done it over in her backyard, in that barn or something.
Roadkill on 196. Okay, getting this meeting back in order and focus here.
Right there, bro.
From the executive staff, Mr. Goforth, Mrs. Walker. I might have should have called HR up here a little bit quicker.
Evening.
I'll just provide a bit of an update from HR. This is our busy time as we're working to hire for next school year. And so currently, the open positions for this school year, we have 2 classified at the high school and 1 at Donaldson, and then we're working to hire a head basketball coach at the middle school. So the interviews are this week. And then for next school year, the high school is real busy. Mr. Davis is super busy interviewing to fill 2 certified, and then of course an assistant principal, and then a classified position. And then at Donaldson, Miss Manley is working for a school counselor. And then at the middle school, we may have an opening based on some shifting. Projections. Currently with our spring enrollment, I'm working closely with Ms. Douglas and accountability to align our numbers, but we're at 95% for our projections for next school year. At the elementary schools for AES, they're at 93% for their projections. Donaldson is at 89%, the middle school is at 97%, and the high school is also at 97%. So we're getting close. And then attendance rate for our employees, we're actually up a little bit at 95%. And then just want to let you all know that open enrollment is coming up the week of May 11th through the 15th. So a broadcast will go out with all that information so the employees can sign up and select their benefits. And that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Douglas? No report. Mrs. Speakman? No report. Mrs. Sappensley? No report. Mr. Spinup?
All right.
Football field house is about to be finished.
It is. I walked through it the other day. Oh, my goodness. You should go.
Mr. Finup and Mr. Dovey are in there every day, multiple times a day, ensuring that it is done with expectations and completion.
It looks incredible.
They've worked very hard.
Yes, I can only, yeah.
And then Coach Jones, I told him he's gotta make sure everything's in there as well.
Now it's time for Coach Jones to work really hard.
Yeah.
Living up in that field house, right?
That's right.
No pressure. If you can handle 39 women and girls on the team,
That's right.
you're
That's
good,
fair.
you're good.
So
That's fair.
that concludes the report.
All right, thank you, Dr. Clark. We'll move on to our legislative liaison. Mr. Dunn.
Yes. So I actually have some material to share with you guys this month, which is nice. Again, big thanks to Ms. Valerie Speakman. She always helps me, keeps me in the loop on everything. So the legislative session adjourned April 23rd, and there's a few bills that were signed into law. And there's a number of them here, so I'm just going to touch on a few of them. But the main thing I want to speak to, at least at the beginning, is that the General Assembly passed a law increasing the state-funded vouchers by 15,000, a count of 15,000. So that additional cost will increase the cost to the state by 112 million, bringing the total cost for the voucher program to 260 million. So that's what's happening in this new year. Now, some of the other bills of interest, these are some are interesting to me. I think you'll find them interesting too. But this first one was one that we were all familiar with, that they allow the middle school and high school students, athletes in particular, to transfer schools one time without losing eligibility and for any reason. So they can do that, which is going to be an interesting thing to see after this school year. Another thing that they also passed was requiring each school district to administer the presidential fitness test to students. So that's back. This one, if you're a MAHA person and you want to make America healthy again, you may like this because they've actually rolled out and signed into law where they have to, schools cannot sell, offer for sale, or provide students on school property through a school nutrition program any food or beverage that contains one or more of the following petroleum-based synthetic dyes. And there's a list of them. And it's everything from Red 40 to Food Green 3, and there's a number of others. So probably so. Probably so. They'll just remove the dye, and then they'll sell them. That's how it'll work.
Got weird colored Cheeto.
I know.
Just a white Cheeto.
Seems odd.
Yeah. Another one is that they allow school districts to offer students in. Anything else on the Cheetos?
No, she told me I need to get the board in control.
Okay. So another one is allow school districts to offer students in grades 5 through 12 a hunter education course approved by the Wildlife Resources Agency as part of PE, health, or safety instruction. I thought that was interesting. And then one last one I'll touch on. This one, yeah, this one's interesting. It requires that on November the 7th of each year, LEAs shall recognize the day as Victims of Communism Day to honor victims of communist regimes. On that day, high school students enrolled in world history and geography courses must receive 45 minutes of instruction on how victims suffered under communist regimes. So those are a few. So thank you again, Ms. Valerie. Any questions? And we can get Ms. Valerie up here to answer them. Thoughts, questions? Yeah, that last one was interesting, wasn't it?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ms. Valerie, would you like to speak on that last one?
Communism.
I would not like to speak on it, but I will say, because I would go on and you'd be here all night. But I will say that we'll be working over the next, probably it takes us about 60 days, because there's gonna be more law, there will be more laws that will be signed in the next 60 days. And we'll need to make some policy adjustments, so you'll see those coming through as a consequence of this.
Thank you.
That's my report.
Okay, thank you. We will move on to our student board representative, Abigail.
Hi. So the most recent topic that the state has kind of pushed out that they wanted student feedback on was reevaluating benchmark testing with legislation. It's like a pilot program that they're going to be introducing to 10 districts for the 2027-28 school year. They're kind of modeling it specifically after Hamilton County that has decreased their number of benchmark tests from 3 to 1. So they're going to kind of look at that. Their main concern with the benchmark test is testing anxiety and how it affects test performance. So after they pushed that out a couple weeks ago, I've gotten the chance to maybe talk to a couple of high school students, middle school, elementary school students, see what their thoughts on test anxiety was. And I have gotten like a pretty wide range of responses from anywhere to, I didn't know that was a thing, or yeah, I really don't like benchmark tests, and it's a concern that a lot of kids have. So I've kind of shared the varying concerns with the state. Right now, they're saying that in order to qualify for being exempt from some benchmark tests, students in the school need to score above the 40th percentile. So there is kind of like a base for that to happen. But the pilot program for the 27-28 school year is going to last about 2 years. So I guess after they look at those results, some more changes might be happening with that.
Interesting.
And that's it for me.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, we'll move to consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Conley,
Second.
second by Ms. Barnes. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, the motion passes. We will move ahead now to business recommended action items. 8A, that is a disciplinary hearing authority appeal of Logan Smith. So I will ask, do I have a motion to not grant this hearing that will be coming to the board?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nunn.
A second.
And a second by Dr. Viox. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? You know what? We should probably let's do a roll call vote on that just for clarity's sake. Ms. Gore?
Ms. Conley?
Aye.
Dr. Viox?
Aye.
Mr. Benjamin?
Aye.
Mr. Dunn?
Aye.
Ms. Barnes?
Aye.
Thank you. The second part of this is that I'll ask if we, do you have a motion to affirm the superintendent's decision affirming the DHA's decision? So the question is, do I have a motion to affirm the superintendent's decision affirming the DHA's decision? Have a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Conley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dunn. All those in favor, roll call vote, please.
Ms. Conley?
Yes.
Dr. Viox?
I'm a yes.
Mr. Benjamin?
Yes.
Mr. Dunn?
Yes.
Ms. Barnes?
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the motion to affirm stands. I will move on to 8B. Dr. Clark.
Okay, I'm recommending to award the bid to B4 Ply Incorporation in the amount of $784,973 for the Arlington High School partial re-roofing project. Do we have a picture of that, Mr. Hill, that I can share? I was just gonna show them what area we did a part last summer. And so we have another part, and Josh Boaz with B4 Plot is here tonight, I believe. Yes. and he is representing the company. If you have any questions, Josh is here to answering questions about the roofing project.
So we're continuing on just as we did, same as last year?
We are, just another portion
Yeah,
of the roof.
okay.
And so if he pulls it up, I'm not sure. Okay.
That's what I was gonna ask, so it's final.
Hallelujah.
And what's the warranty on that, on the? 20 years. 20, okay. Thank you.
Courtney, she's staying on.
That's right.
Okay, and then I have the paving next, okay?
We won't go over anymore.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, we're good.
All right, so
Yes,
you've,
Made a recommendation.
did you make a recommendation?
Yes.
Yeah, so, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it, the motion
Do we have to,
passes.
do we make a motion? Do we, no, okay.
We didn't make a motion. Oh, Dr. Clark?
Motion to approve.
Yeah,
Second.
okay. Hang on a second. Let's make the motion first. We need to make a motion first. You're,
She did.
okay, that was you, okay, all right. And a second, we have a motion by Dr. Bianca.
Yes.
Second.
Second by Ms. Barnes. Now,
You're
all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes. Thank you.
Okay. Next is recommendation to award the bid to Gibson Paving in the amount of $452,229 for the Arlington High School paving project. Do we have a picture of that? I can describe it.
If you'll do that.
Okay. Word picture. So in our budget, we had some money for these two projects, and we were able to expand the paving project because Sean and myself spoke and did some research prior to the bid going out, or the request for a proposal on it, is that we discovered since the school was built in 2004, the cracks have been filled and painted over. As you are familiar with in roadways or residential areas, how they scrape it all down and actually repave it. Well, this is that. Scrape it all down, repave it. So it's going to last us a good bit. It's gonna be the main entrance of the Arlington High School. So when you drive in the main entrance, then you go to the right all the way to where it dead ends. Then there's a loop with an entrance and that whole student parking lot right there as you drive in. Also go to that little three-way stop and then the circle drive in front of the school. So it's a good portion, and the fact that it's residential grade, and I'm sure they can share with you more details of the materials, but it is to scrape it all down, repave it. Also includes painting all the stripes, everything. It's a turnkey job.
It'll be completed in the summer, correct? Is
Yes.
that the- Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
And they will complete this at the end of June. Correct?
It is right there.
Isn't it gonna be June 30th? So right here, you'll see the blue was what we originally need to do. We were able to do the entrance to the right, that circle to the right. There's an entrance to the high school, main drive to that left, and this circle to the main.
Yeah.
And if you've driven over there lately, it needs it. Especially after our ice that we had, we couldn't really scrape the parking lot. Sean and his team could not scrape it, because if they scraped it, they're scraping the asphalt that was there. So-
Yeah.
So Paul Clack with Gibson Paving is here tonight as well, so.
Okay.
And
Any,
this is the roof. Josh is here with roof. And then
What kind of material is that that's put up there?
For the roof?
It's a TPO product.
I mean-
It's a single ply roof membrane.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering.
It's commonly used in today's, it's commonly used in all roofing today. And it's what's on the rest of the school.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation for the paving. Do you have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Barnes, second by Ms. Conley. Any discussion, any questions?
I would just like to add, Mr. Chairman, I know you'll second this, but we always appreciate when vendors that get contracts show up to these meetings.
Yeah.
You'd be shocked at how many don't, and that it doesn't sit as well with us, so we appreciate you guys taking the time to be here.
Sure do.
So
Yes, thank you.
Very much so. We trust you, so we don't have a lot of questions for you, but it does, I would agree, it does mean a lot to have you guys show up to answer questions should we have them.
And Sean and I, we do rubric analysis of it, and we call references and other municipalities that they have worked with that have shared those references and their experience. So that weighs in as well when, before I come to make a recommendation. So we do our due diligence
Highly
to,
recommended.
you know, we treat it as this is our house, so how would we approach it if it, you know, it being your own house?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. Awesome. All right, we'll take a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes.
Okay, recommendation to approve one-year contract extension with the Durham School Services LP in the amount of $1,847,280.75, commencing July 1, 2026, and shall continue through June 30, 2027, and grant the superintendent the authority to negotiate the terms of the related contract.
All right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Dr. Viox, second by Ms. Conley. Any discussion? Feel good about that, Dr. Clark?
Yes, this is, we had a, I believe, 4-year contract with the option of doing, 3-year contract with an option of doing 2 one-year extensions. So this is with other municipals, and so the superintendents, we did come together, we discussed it. We felt it's best staying with Durham and having that 1-year contract extension.
Okay, awesome. All right, we'll take a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes. I'll move to 8E.
Recommendation for Mr. Scott Benjamin to serve as the TSBA Delta District Director.
All right,
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
a motion by Dr. Viox, second by you as well.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you for that. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, and the motion passes. Thank you for being here, board. Appreciate you all. We are adjourned.
Thank you.